Hey everyone, so this is my 10-gallon tank. I forget how many days it's been, but it's been about 9 months since I've set it up. Um, and I've made some changes, so I'll explain that. As you can see, the scape is very different. There's a lot more life in there. There's a ton of shrimp. I probably have about 100 shrimp in there, and about 20 fry. Yeah, the shrimp that I have are mostly blue velvet, although some of the shrimp were actually, I think, half red cherry or half Bloody Mary and half blue velvet, and so I didn't actually have a problem with that. I got those on accident, and yeah, and so yeah, everything's looking really good. So one of the changes I want to point out is up here, the cardboard that I just set on top to protect the two light. Well, not to protect the lights. I put them up there to reflect the light. There's tinfoil on the other side, which just reflects the light back down. And I've kind of put tinfoil all around it on 4 different pieces of cardboard. It's hard to see there since the light's so bright, but you can kind of see there's, one piece there, one piece over there, and one piece on the back. Yeah, so that just helps me, it's kind of a hood for my light since a lot of these lights don't have hoods. I've added quite a few plants. I have some Ludwigia in here. I also have some, one of the plants which was dying actually did really well in my 5-gallon, and now I put it back. And I think it just needs to be closer to the surface and ideally break the surface to get some CO2 and to get higher light. But that's the Hygrophila pinnatophyta that's in the middle, sticking out of the wood, which is kind of right here. Yeah, I also got a rock right here, this big, I guess, sandstone rock from a nearby river, and and I also have that piece of wood there, which wasn't in there before, obviously, and it's just a piece of Mopani wood. It's like the small type. I got it for like $4, and it was because I got a deal on it, but I think normally they're like $6 or $7, so pretty affordable. And the fry I have are all emerald rainbow fish fry. There's still no filter in here, so I only ran a filter for the first 2 months or so, or whatever that was, maybe 3 months. And now there's just no filter. It's going strong. I haven't lost any of my fry since I moved them in here. They were in the 5-gallon first, and I had about 20, and then I moved them back in. It's really hard to count them sometimes. And I think I counted 18, so I do believe I have 18 in there. Although I might have 19 or 20. Again, yeah, it's fry are a lot harder to count once you actually get them. And so I also have some hydrocotyle tripartita, or it's also known as hydrocotyle SP Japan, and that's up there on the rock. You can't really see it very well. I just moved it in 2 weeks ago, but actually this branch right here is the hydrocotyle. There's also an Anubias, actually a pretty big Anubias back there. You can't really see it though, but there's some cool different plants. I also have quite a bit of some Pogostemon erectus, which is all the way actually behind the rock, so you can't see it at all. I might actually move some more of it back next to this Ludwigia. Yeah, that's pretty much it. I also have Marsilia hirsuta here on the bottom. The temperature is, I believe, set to 79 or 80 or something. It stays, right around there. And I did that for the fry because rainbow fish fry are supposed to be kept at 80 to 82, although now they're just kind of transitioning into juveniles since they're, a little over a centimeter long, about 3 months old now. And so maybe not 3 months, maybe more like 2 months probably. Yeah, that's pretty much it. It's working well with no filter. Not the one thing I should add is that I have been dosing fertilizer. I think the fertilizer in this tank and the CO2 are not very high, so plant growth isn't very high either, but with decent fertilizer it definitely does seem to go faster. There's more plant growth, and I've been using Nilo CG Thrive. And that seems to work great with this tank. With all the shrimp, algae isn't really a problem, but I have had issues with algae in my other tanks. Like my 29 just is completely overrun with algae, and I've actually there's about 6 shrimp in there in the 29 now to try and clean off that algae. Because as you can see, the shrimp do a great job in this tank, but in that tank, it's like a forest of algae. So I'll show you that tank in an upcoming video, so look out for it. Alright, thanks for watching. Bye.